Hi class, I wanted to give you some video feedback, and even if I've looked at these already, because we've been looking at them throughout the month, I'm going to go through as a first-time site visitor, checking all of the usability and things like that, and giving you comments. Be sure to make a bulleted list of the feedback that you get. Also, if I don't repeat something on yours, make sure you watch the whole video so you can check and see if it applies to you as well. Okay. I do like your logo, but this one has to come out. That's the template logo, and yours might need to be a little bigger. This might need to be a little bigger as well. Everybody make sure you're working in 100% view. You can do that by going up to view and selecting actual size, or you can have Command O. Okay, nice. We do want to link up to at least your LinkedIn. If you have, you're a professional YouTube, you want to do that. Let's take out this. If this is the footer, it might be a little deep, so we'll check. But this is a great image, great color. Let's see. Okay, this image, not as great, so I'm thinking even that could be, do name your files, okay? Even this one could be your about, and if you wanted to, you could remove the home page, delete it, and set your bio when you're in Pages and Menu, select the three dots, and set it to be your home page. Okay, and you could put that image that you have there and put this underneath it nicely. But this one doesn't express, this looks like a passport image more or less. It does have some photoshopping or something it looks like. But that would be my advice. Okay, may not need this big block here. And we don't want coming soon content here, okay? You definitely have to fill that in and have your descriptions. So that's important this week. Okay. And you don't have a contact per se. It's not linking here with an anchor. The easiest thing to do is to go into Pages and Menu and add a page. There's a button that says add a page. Select contact and choose the basic, and it will pop up here, and you can delete this. It will show up here and it will link to a page, and you can update that. All right. Okay, let's check the mobile. Yeah, it's a great image. I would make that your bio page and put, put that on it. Enlarge your logo. Anything you do on your mobile will not affect your desktop. What you do on your desktop will. Fill all those in. And yeah, so there's some navigation issues and some content issues, okay? All right, let's look at another one here. Okay. Clean. Okay. Let's take this out. Let's close this space up a little, move that over a bit. You can even put it here, but let's group these together. So that's what you learn in graphic design, right? Proximity. And let's take this link out. Take that button out, close all of that, take all that out. So some layout issues there. Okay. Not sure about this. Okay, if you created it, then it needs to be in your portfolio and needs to tell us what it is and what you used. I'm not sure that it's not the template. I wouldn't necessarily have these, this is where you put a little bit of color and, maybe your icons here. And then you would link them up perhaps to your portfolio page. all that. So let's see where your contact page goes. Okay, it goes to a page. So that means when you're on your home page, you've got scrolling content, which you don't even need any of it. It's not serving much. This is good information, but that's all. And this can totally come out. You don't even need a welcome page. You just need to be welcoming. Your about could be made into your home page if you wanted, but do tighten it up a little bit. All right. This could even be made into your home page if you wanted. Again, you just go into your pages and menu and select the three dots and then say make this page your home. Okay, but that's essentially what would happen here. You want to work out this, and you want to be careful about cropping, so you may need another cover image there. This one works all right. It is blocked, so you'd have to think about that. Same as you would with the social media, right? You got to size that to where it fits that space. Yeah. So select all that. Take this out, and that's okay. Yeah. So some layout issues here, and a button or two, and some closing up of the space. All right. Good start. Okay. Carl, good, clean. You can call that works if you want, so you can keep that header and everybody will know exactly where we are. If I select this, okay, good. You've got the descriptions there, nice, bright colors, that works really well with the black. Good job. Maybe a little more space here because you have this space up there. A little more space. A little more space after the header. Okay, good. That links back to your page. Okay, this seems like a template, in which case you want to make sure that this is one of yours, if it is, because you're a cinematographer. And so just make sure it's yours. All right. Okay. And do have at least a LinkedIn. All right. Okay. All right. Let's look at the mobile. Okay, so you want to work on that contrast there. Maybe make that a little bigger. It's that font. That font is has a narrow stroke that makes it difficult. But definitely work on that. Take that out. Okay, work on your wrapping here. So that's a layout issue. And these may be large files that need to be optimized or close that gap. And I would like to line this and make it just a little smaller. We've got a couple of fonts going on, and the better one is going to be your sans serif. Maybe not this big, but that clear. All right, great job. Okay, Angela, nice. You have your name and what you do. I would rather see something that doesn't require me to click on it to find your navigation. I would rather have a horizontal up here. You would just go into your add elements over there and go to menu. Okay, I'm not sure we need well, we don't need a collapsible here. for just one line. Okay, so that line would actually be that. Even this is okay without being a collapsible. Yeah. And if you can edit it down a little bit, that's even better. All right, but good job. Good job. I can see you're thinking about these things. Make sure you have the same amount of vertical spacing. Okay. I'll see, I have to go back up here. I'm not sure that's your image. If it is, great. But let's get into the contact a little quicker. Good job linking up. Nice work. It's got a nice feel. It definitely feels like it's, you. I probably want to reduce this in size a little bit, and so we can not crop off some of it and get into this page a little quicker. Reduce the opacity on the video, and remember, a video is going to slow things down, but it will make it easier to read. Okay, so let's check out the mobile. You can put the "and" next to filmmaker and align this. I'm not a fan of this. I would use the stacked lines instead. A little bit smaller text, but it's legible. It's doing well. I would, reduce the opacity a little. This moving might be distracting. I like just the tag here, or the little slogan here, but with it moving, that can be distracting to people. We'll have to line this a little more space under here, and you'll make some of those adjustments in that. Okay. And you'll need a header up here, a heading that we've got it called works. So a heading up here that says works, and a little room. And then you're pretty good here. All right. Great job. Okay, Jamie. Okay, nice. Okay. Just make sure that everything, these look like stills. So I don't see the work. Okay, I see stills. So you need to have that, some of the real work in there, all right? Nice, friendly, just right. Let's remove this template background and link up to those things that, your LinkedIn and things. Make sure you get a Google Voice number. You may want to center this. It will show up again later in your mobile. Okay. Linked. Okay. Strong. We just need links, and we need to also see some examples of your work. But the descriptions are good. Great, the layout is good. A little space there. Yeah. Close this space up. Okay, nice work. Good job, everybody. I'm really happy with this group. It's really nice to see how far you've come, and I'm looking forward to seeing your week 4 revisions. Great job, everybody.